It's coming up. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Wolves have a star tandem with the two top picks, Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards says that they can be special because, quote, we're dynamic together. His shooting and my ability to get
the three-point shootout champion. Thanks, Allie. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Zach Collins. And for Minnesota, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at point guard. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Got it.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Edwards outside. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Yeah, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Conley. Rebounded by the Spurs. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Simmons. That one falls.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. The 3 ball. Here's Towns, and he drops it in from the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Collins, and Collins with the slam.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Outside Conley, to the inside. That's good from Towns on the assist by Conley. Towns has got 6, and at this early stage of the season, you think teams are still trying to sort out players' roles, Smitty?
Maybe a few, B.A., but if you're still trying to figure things out, it could be a long year. That's what the preseason's for. I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's McDaniels. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Down with both hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And the Spurs call time here. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he converts the layup.
Inside, Johnson just muscles his way to shots. It's not easy to contain him down low.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Noel. A minute 42 left to play in the first. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. That one is off. And the Spurs going the other way now. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Jang. Up top, Johnson. Last game, 26 points for him. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
With the strong upper body, Keldon Johnson is not thrown off by contact.
Here's Prince, covered by Johnson. Now here's Reed. It's stolen by Johnson. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Edwards. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And he's good on the second. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Fires for 3. Rebound San Antonio.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Back to Bates Diop. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Anderson can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Outside Johnson. Here we go, all alone. And Edwards slams it in.
Good anticipation by Taurean Prince. He gets the steal and leads the fast break.
Here's Johnson. Count it. Johnson's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs leading by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Kim Birch. He's out there with Keita Bates-Diop. Ben Simmons is out there with Gorgui Dieng. Simmons against Conley. And that one's good. Simmons. Give him 8.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
McDaniels finds Conley. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Conley's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally, in the paint, creating for others or himself.
And they double up Simmons over McDaniels, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Timberwolves trail, and Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And the Spurs with possession here, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Bates-Diop. Clock at 4. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Timeout called, the Spurs. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Now here's McDaniels.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Vassell outside. San Antonio calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Get up for your Timberwolves, Jensen.
Simmons up top. He's guarded by Conley, and they double up Simmons. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Noel, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
It's blocked by Gobert.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Conley. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Now here's Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the half.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert. A main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Gobert.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
The shot by Conley, no good. San Antonio leading. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Simmons finds Collins. Soft touch off the glass. Collins has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
Tipped. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And the Spurs with possession here. Knocked away. Vassell outside over Edwards. Vassell can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Towns. Edwards got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
From 7 feet, and no problem from Simmons as he finishes. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Edwards. And Collins with the big block. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And that one's good. Simmons.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Here's Simmons. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Edwards. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Here's Johnson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Defensively for Anderson, it's all about positioning. Does a good job there holding his ground.
Ben Simmons getting it done for the San Antonio Spurs.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been in the midst of some incredible games lately, and tonight, he's got it going again. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, being high percentage players. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the post game.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
It was a great display of team ball. Versus 5 individuals out there, it was one cohesive unit sharing the rock. Not only does that make it hard.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Time to get up and make some noise.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. To the middle. Here's Sohan. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 3 assists tonight. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Now Conley. Clock at 6. The shot from 20 feet out. Towns can't get it to go.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Conley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Conley causes so many problems for the defense. He's quick, and he has the ability to score from anywhere.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Birch, he's checked in for San Antonio. That one misses.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
Edwards against Simmons. Simmons is doubled. Here's Vassell. The three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Down low. Here's Edwards. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Vassell passes to Collins. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Vassell passes to Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That free throw misses. Prince is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
Collins taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Noel, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Inside. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Prince. That one no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. And the Spurs call time here. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Fans, your Timberwolves defense team.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Simmons is doubled. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
To the paint. Here's Prince. San Antonio with a rebound. Simmons has got 4 rebounds in the game. That one's good for 2. Simmons has got 24 points.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
McDaniels against Johnson. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. San Antonio leading. Simmons up top. 24 points for him. Pass to Sohan. And here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Simmons. And the basket is good. Timeout. Simmons has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And Conley subbed in for Noel. McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Conley against Vassell. Collins. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Collins has got 6.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Pass to Prince. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Fires it. Kept alive by Minnesota. Kicks it out to Anderson. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson with a bucket.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And there's a whistle that goes on Doug McDermott. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves.
Here's Edwards. 16 points for him. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 18.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
From deep, Johnson. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's the 3. Off on that one. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Spurs. They're up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for the Spurs, Gorgui Dieng is out there with Khem Birch. Then there's Devontae Graham, and it's Jones in at the point. Conley passes to Reed. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Simmons is checked in for San Antonio. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Left side McDaniels. Reed for 3. That shot off the mark. San Antonio goes the other way with it. To the left side wing. Graham finds Simmons. Good, and Graham with the setup. Simmons has got 28.
Good ball movement from Devontae Graham, noticing the wide open teammate and getting it to him.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. Down low. Here's Reed. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
San Antonio calls timeout.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Sohan with a rebound.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Nice shot by Simmons.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Outside Edwards. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Banked it in off the glass.
That's exactly what Conley is out there to do. Love how he sets his teammates up.
Here's Sohan over Towns. And no good trying to use the glass. Here's McDaniels. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Timeout called the Timberwolves.
Attention fans, it's time to fire off some t-shirts. Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Simmons against Conley. And the shot goes. Simmons has got 34.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Simmons with it. Towns covering. Simmons against Towns. Collins. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Reed. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Johnson against Edwards. Pass to Towns. Goes up again. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Simmons with it. Defended by Gobert. Outside Simmons. Here's Sohan. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And the Spurs lead by 5. Edwards against Vassell. The teardrop. Sohan with a rebound. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Simmons. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mike Conley.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Conley up top. Shot clock at 5. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. So it's Minnesota now. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he commits the intentional foul.
Karl Anthony Towns. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
At the line for 2.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. Here's Minnesota.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They're down by 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Outside Conley. From downtown, Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end of the catch.
15 foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Karl Anthony Towns. Second personal foul. Team is in the lead.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Collins. taking 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a